Alrighty, so here are all the answers to this circle and all the lines on the inside. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us during class the next time you see us. Alright, so in the given circle, M, the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 2. Find the value of x and all the angle measures. So if you want to take a second and solve for this one as well. Alright, so now that hopefully you've solved for this, we know that these two are equal to each other, so we can set those two equations equal to each other. Where 7x minus 4 equals 2x plus 6 minus 2x from that side, and add 4 to each side. We get 5x equals 10. And divide 5, x equals 2. So now we can go ahead and solve for either measure 1 or angle of 1 or angle 2 because they both equal each other. So let's do angle 1. We have 7 times 2 minus 4. 14 minus 4 equals 10. So this first one equals 10. And since these are equal to each other, we also know that that equals 10 degrees. Right, and now we can go either this way or this way. Since we have 180, we know this whole thing can equal to 180. So if that's 20, we have 180 minus 20, giving us 160 degrees right here. So that's angle 3, 60 degrees. All right, and if we do the same thing over here, if you notice it's 20, and that's 180, which will give us the same exact answer with that diameter. So angle 4, 160, not 180, 160 degrees. And now we have this last measure of 5, which since that's the diameter, if you go backwards, that's 180 minus 160, which will give us 20. Degrees. Alrighty, so now 34, given that the measure of arc AC equals the measure of arc BC and angle ADB is essential angle, what is the value of x and BC? So we know that AC is equal to BC, so and then ADB, this is essential angle right here, and this one's the inscribed angle. So we know that 1/2 of the arc equals that, so we can start there. So 23 equals 1/2 times 4x minus 6. We can get rid of this 1/2 first by multiplying each side by 2. 46 equals 4x minus 6. You add 6 to each side. That gives us 52 equals 4x. And x equals 13. Alright, so now that we know what x equals, we have to find BC right there. So we know that this whole thing has to equal to 360 degrees. So let's find AB real quick. So 4 times 13 minus 6. That will give us 46 right there. All right, and I'm going to name both of these since they equal the same amount. I'm just going to name them y, just so we have a variable to put it to. So we have y plus y, so 2y plus 46 will equal 360. So when I minus this 46, we have 2y equals 314. Y equals 157, which means that BC equals 157 degrees. Alright, so now to the last theorem, the quadrilateral inscribed inside a circle. If a quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle, all vertices are on the circle, then opposite angles are supplementary. So angle A plus angle C equals 180, and angle B plus angle D equals 180. So these opposite angles are supplementary, which means that they equal 180 degrees. So let's try it with this example right here. So find each angle measures of the quadrilateral ABCD. So we know that these two added together are going to equal 180. So we have 5x plus 12 plus 4x minus 3 will equal 180. So we have 9x, so we combine 9 terms, and 9 equals 180. Subtract 9 from each side. 171. So x equals 19. And now that we know that, we can now solve for all of the angles. So let's start with angle C. We have 4x minus 3, where x is 19. And that is 73. And now angle D, we have 3x plus 5, and x is 19. So add 5 to that. Angle D becomes 62 degrees. All right, and now angle A, it's 5x plus 12. Sorry, probably put angle A. And we have 519 plus 12, which equals 107 degrees. And the last one, angle B. So that one doesn't have an equation, but we do know that those equal 180. And since D equals 62, we can do 180 minus 62, which gives us 118 degrees. All right, and then the last page of our notes is just a review.